Can I help you? Asked the doorman. Yeah, I'm a friend of Dave's. He's invited me to the party, I answered. Donovan strolled over to see what was going on, and the doorman told him that I was a guest of Dave's. Yeah, I know Dave, answered Donovan, saving the day. Okay, come in, said the doorman as he opened the door wider for me. It was a great show, I said to Donovan enthusiastically. Thank you, what's your name? Asked Donovan, reaching out his hand to shake mine. Della, I answered as we shook hands. Some other people gathered around us and started chatting to Donovan, while I stood there as part of their circle, sipping on my drink and hoping that Dave would turn up soon. Suddenly there was chat about a house party that everyone was invited to, and before I knew it, I was being swept away with Donovan's crowd, with Donovan himself walking alongside of me. The stars are beautiful tonight. That's the constellation of Orion, said Donovan as he pointed up at the stars overhead. This all felt a little overwhelming to me, as I didn't know any of these people, and Dave still hadn't shown up, so I suddenly decided to take off. It's lovely, but hey, I've got to go and meet Dave back at the hotel soon. He must not have been able to make it to the party, I exclaimed as I broke away. Donovan looked a little confused, and I hoped that I hadn't offended him, as he'd been nothing but nice. I may see you around, I called out as I took off. I didn't stick around to hear what he said or didn't say, as I weaved my way through the small group of after-party people and took off down the side path I'd arrived by, knowing that Donovan's group would be heading in the opposite direction. Later, back at the hotel, Dave and his brother Mark finally turned up, and I told them all about what had happened. They said I should have gone to the party, and I started to feel bad for taking off like I did. The next night, I was invited to a small Hollywood house party, and at some point I got chatting with some people about music. I love all sorts of music, as long as it sounds good, I exclaimed. I saw Donovan, the folk rock singer, last night. He was great, I added, taking a sip of my cocktail. Oh, Donovan, he lives near my friend, answered one of the girls. Really, where? I asked, wondering if I might have a chance to apologise for doing a runner. She went on to explain whereabouts he lived. Fancy that, I answered, not sure what else to say, and not wanting to tell them the rest of my embarrassing story from the night before. The next night I was home alone and chilling on my sofa, sipping on a beer and listening to some music. This is nice, I thought to myself as I kicked back and started thinking about the last couple of days' events. Donovan's confused-looking face when I'd taken off suddenly popped back to mind, and once again I felt really bad about it. Wait, didn't the girl at the party say he lived in town? I thought to myself, sitting up with a bolt. I wonder if he's listed in the phone book. Maybe I could phone him and apologise, I thought as I jumped up. I grabbed the phone book and flicked through it. Suddenly there was his name and number listed. Right, so I can just phone him up and apologise for taking off, and that's it, I thought to myself as I dialed the number. The phone rang, and within a few moments a male voice answered. Oh, hello, is that Donovan? I asked. Yeah, who's this? Asked the guy on the other end, sounding a little younger and more American than he had when I met him. I guessed it must be the phone line. Oh, hi, it's Della. We met the other night and I felt really bad because I had to take off and I couldn't go to the after party with you all. So, I just wanted to call and apologise for taking off like I did, as it seemed kind of rude of me in hindsight, I said, hoping that he would be understanding. Oh, no problem. There's another party tonight if you want to come, he answered in a sweet, laid-back manner. Sounds good. Where is it? I asked, not believing my luck at having a second chance at partying with Donovan and co. Hold on, said Donovan, as I heard a male voice in the background. Sure, I answered, as I grabbed a pen and paper to write down the address. Sorry about that. That was my dad. The party is at... The words he was saying after telling me it was his dad in the background may as well have been spoken in Martian, as I suddenly realised that I was speaking to Donovan's son, who must have also been named Donovan. Okay, great, thanks. See you later then, I exclaimed, cringing at the mix-up. Sure, see you later, answered Donovan Jr. before hanging up the phone. There is no way I'm going to that party, I thought to myself, feeling mortified to have made such a gaffe. Oh, great, so you do a runner from Donovan Sr., and now you're going to stand up Donovan Jr. Well done, Della, I thought to myself with a sigh, as I flopped back down on the sofa, feeling like a complete idiot. A week or so later, I was at the laundromat, and I noticed an LA magazine that someone had left behind, so I picked it up to have a look through. A couple of pages in was a photograph of Donovan Jr. at some flamboyant-looking party, and it looked like he was having a great time. Oh my God, I wonder if that's the party he invited me to. Damn, and he's really nice looking too. Why didn't I go to the party? I thought to myself, feeling instant regret. The article mentioned that he was 17, 2 years younger than I was, and that he was an actor and musician, which made sense with Donovan Sr. as his dad. Oh well, it looks like he had fun at the party without me, I joked with a sigh.